This is the GQ Coaches Show with Coaches Goins and Quick, brought to you by the United States Basketball Association, the leader in youth basketball, USBAHoops.com. Now, get ready to chop it up with your hosts, Coaches G and Q, for the real talk in sports.
All right, hey, it's Monday evening. This is Coach Goins along with Coach Quick, and we are, you know what? It's once again, we are so excited what we're going to be able to bring on tonight. Coach Quick, what is going on?
Hey, what's going on, Coach G? You want to know what's popping with Coach Q? Man, well, Coach Q is so excited about our very special guest tonight. I feel like I'm on the campus of Morris Catholic High School in Danville, New Jersey, posted up inside the gym at center court, waiting to chop it up with two tenacious twins and their father. So after this short break, Coach G and I will be right back with our very special guest. So make sure those sneakers are laced up tight.
You're listening to Coaches G and Q chopping it up.
All right, we're back in. You got time enough to call somebody. Let them know that the GQ Coaches Show is on the air. We are traveling up north. Well, we're not, but our guests are calling via telephone from the great state of New Jersey. Coach Quick, what's on slate?
Coach Goins, I am so lit. I'd like to introduce to some and present to others two twin, tenacious, talented basketball players from Morris Catholic High School in Danville, New Jersey. Ladies and gentlemen, put those hands together and welcome to the GQ Coaches Show, Mia and Maya Pauldo, along with their father, Coach Pauldo.
Coach, what's going on? GQ Show, what's going on, everybody?
All right, man.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
You know,
hey, thank you for having us. Appreciate it, man. That's great introduction. Love the energy.
we're excited, Coach Pauldo, and also ladies. So you know what? We're excited, and you know what, folks? If you don't know, you better call somebody and let them know who we got on the show tonight, because you know what? It is going to be action-packed. Put your seatbelt on and make sure that it is latched, because we're going to be coming hard and heavy, and we're so excited for the opportunity to talk to two ladies that play on the hard court that is coached by their father, and it is going to be a fun-filled hour show tonight. So with that, Coach Quick, I see you in the paint. I think you got your man sealed off, so I'm going to dump it down to you.
Absolutely. I'm going to swing this thing over to Mia and Maya real quick. Mia and Maya, could you tell our listening audience who you ladies are?
Yes, talking is Mia Pauldo. I'm number 3 on the court. And go ahead, Maya Pauldo, and I'm number 2. We're twin backcourt, TBC. That's our brand. We play for Morris Catholic High School, and we're both point guards for our team and leaders on and off the court.
Wow.
Well, absolutely. You young ladies are very special talents. I've had a chance to go back and watch some film and watch you ladies on the court, and I tell you what, hey, everybody better bring their hard hat every night when they got to come play against you two, because you two bring it each and every night, and I'm thrilled to have you guys on our show today.
Thank you. We're excited as well. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Coach G, I'll kick it back over to you.
Well, you know what? Since you set us up like that, I might as well let everybody know we are right in the middle of our Set the Table segment that is brought to you by the United States Basketball Association. So visit their website at USBAHoops.com. So here's where we're going to go. We're going to ask their father, Coach Pauldo, at what age did you realize that your girls would be special basketball players?
Yes. Again, Coach DJ Pauldo here. I think I recognized immediately, maybe when they first started picking up the basketball, 5 years old, 6 years old. They just were always around it. I've always coached it. I played it at a high level, coached it at a high level, still do. So it was just second nature. I think I tell everyone all the time, I'm just fortunate that their passion is my passion. You know, they did a bunch of other things, gymnastics, dance, acting, but when it came to basketball, you know, it was just something that stuck. So I'm just fortunate, man, and they truly love the game, and, you know, they take it beyond what I ever thought that they would.
You know, that's Coach Quick, man. I don't know about you, man, but I couldn't imagine just walking the sidelines and looking out there and both of your daughters is out there hooping. Not one, both of them out there taking it to the bucket. So with that, Coach, I'll kick it to you.
Yes, sir, Coach G. I was just telling their dad earlier, I love their passion for the game, for them to want to sit through and finish watching two of the premier programs in America, South Carolina and UConn, finish that game. Hey, I was excited about that. So their passion speaks volume.
Yes, sir.
My next question, as kids, you ladies were so advanced as basketball players, playing Pee-wee basketball, so you had to play with the boys. You even dominated them. So you moved up and started playing against older girls. How did that help you in your advancement as basketball players?
Great question. It's Mia talking. I feel like playing against boys was the same thing as playing against older girls, and we just loved the game. We just played the game and had fun with it. Honestly, that's what we did. And we grew up with supreme confidence. Our dad always told us to do. And, we loved the game. So we just played it. That's what we did. It's just it's not a regular game, but it was a game that we loved and just played,
Absolutely.
Oh, sorry. To add to this is my talking. Also, it's levels to this game, so it doesn't matter that they're older than us. Like the skill set that we have doesn't match older girls, So we're just different players, and we show that on the court. Like our age does not matter.
Hey, you know what? I love that, ladies. You ladies go on the court with a certain confidence and certain swagger about yourself, as if you're the best players on the court, night in and night out. And I truly respect that.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
You're welcome. Coach D, kicking it back over to you.
Well, I want to kind of put a little I'm going to use a little hezzy right here, Coach, quick before I jump into this next question. I know the ladies were watching the game, UConn and South Carolina. Like I said, I'm a huge South Carolina fan. My favorite player is no longer there, Destiny Henderson. She was a point guard. Did you all like her when she was there?
Yeah,
sure.
Good dog.
Oh, watch out! See that, Coach Quick? I know we're gonna be locked and loaded today, man, because because she could go, and when she would shoot that three, she would do that archery move like boom, there it is. And I just told Coach Quick I still got my bracket up on the wall from last year's NCAA, and they went all the way and they won that thing. So, who is your favorite? Let me ask you this before I jump over to your dad. Who is your favorite player that's on South Carolina now? So I'll let both of you ladies answer that one.
My favorite player, even though I'm a point guard, it's Maya talking. And even though I'm a point guard, my favorite player on South Carolina is Aaliyah Boston, because she grabs a whole bunch of rebounds, and she's big, but when she goes against bigger bigs, she dominates on the boards, and she knows how to use her body to get to the rim and go up strong.
Excellent.
I would say I agree with that. The energy she just brings on the court is outstanding, I think. And me and my sister would love to play with a big like that one day in college.
Without a doubt. I mean, because when you come, and that's the thing I love about South Carolina, even like today I was watching the game, how many coaches going to be rocking the Philadelphia Eagles gear instead of having on their skin? I was like, man, Coach Taylor, she does it her way and brings that product out and creates those dubs, and that's exactly what's happening. So I want to jump over there to Coach DJ Pauldo, the father, who's at the helm not only of the household, but also when he blows that whistle at practice. So, Coach, when you roll out there and you see your daughters just dominating, what goes through your mind when they're putting the body work in during the game?
Well, for me, again, I really don't look at it in terms of them dominating the game, because they just control the game. They don't have to. It's not the numbers with them. The numbers come easy, but it's more about how they make their teammates better and how they can just facilitate not only their own team, but the other team as well. And that's just an attestament to their high IQs and, the years of film session and gym work. I mean, I tell people all the time when they come train with me, I say, listen, I'm not here to duplicate what I've done with my daughters. That's not what this is about. It's kind of a cheat code because they got me 24/7. It's just a total culture and climate, from the day in, day out, wake up, sleep, it's just different. But, again, for them, it's whenever I put them in front of the lights, they have the rare ability to outshine the light. And I think, that's something that has been evident at an early age. And I think it pays dividends. And I think that speaks to, a lot of our accomplishments, particularly the Puma NIL deal.
You know what? And we're going to be getting into that more after we hear from our sponsors. But before we go, we have on via telephone from the great state of New Jersey. And that is none other than me and Maya and their dad, their coach, Coach Pauldo. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Hey, this is Pete Chilcutt, North Carolina Tar Heel and NBA champion. You're listening to the GQ Coaches Show on ESPN Radio 1240, The Boss.
The United States Basketball Association, the USBA, was founded in 2005. The USBA has been a leader in grassroots basketball tournaments and camps for boys and girls of all ages across the United States, Canada, and Puerto Rico. It is our goal to develop young people and equip them with skills that will help them advance both on and off the court. Visit their website at usbahoops.com. Their email is info@usbahoops.com or by telephone at 704-649-6812. All basketball, all the time. And thank you for playing USBA.
Looking for something fun but different to do? Join a group of friends, family, or co-workers to destroy electronics, break some glass, or even throw some axes. At the Havoc House located downtown Waynesboro, Virginia, visit their website at havochouseva.com and book your appointment today.
There's a lot of reasons why people trust Chris Montgomery at Alcova Mortgage. They have a diverse lineup of loan programs. So whether you're looking to buy a home, refinance, or tackle college expenses with your equity, you can put Chris Montgomery at Alcova Mortgage in the game for you. Call 540-290-0558 or go online to alcova.com/C Montgomery.
Hey, this is Chris Spatola, and you're listening to the GQ Coaches Show on ESPN Radio 1240, The Boss, the real talk in sports.
Hey, this is Coach Goins, and we are back in and via telephone from the great state of New Jersey. We have the Pauldo family. Somebody says the family. That's right. We got two guards that are twins and their dad, Coach DJ, along with Coach Quick. But before I kick it to Coach Quick, we got to make sure that we got a game plan squared away because all great teams have solid game plans. And we want to thank our great friend, Mr. Chris Montgomery of Alcova Mortgage. When it's time to get in the game, call Chris at 540-290-0558. Coach Quick, I see you got the dry erase board out. What you got?
Absolutely. Me and Maya, your dad touched on this just a little bit in the last segment. You ladies signed an NIL deal with Puma back in September, and you're the youngest athletes to sign an NIL deal. Talk about what that means to you, and how does it feel to be mentioned with the names such as LaMelo Ball, Breonna Stewart, Skylar Diggins-Smith, and Mikey Williams?
This is Maya talking. This experience is really like it's a good feeling, to be like in the same name with those people, and we also look up to them. So it's just like that's dope. Like we look up to them as brothers, and these are our actual sister and brothers, and we are a part of the same platform. So to be in that platform with them, it's exciting,
It's Mia talking. I would definitely piggyback on what Maya said. Being a part of this platform is really big for us. This is just the beginning for us. And for us to be the youngest in history to ever sign with a sneaker brand is a big deal. At first, we didn't really know how big of a deal it was, but then that's when the process went on, and that's when we started understanding that we have to carry ourselves a type of way, even though we already did that already. But we have to follow certain rules where on the court and off the court is just different,
Yeah, ladies, I think it's a testament to how special you ladies are, your talents. Hey, to sign a name, image, and likeness deal with Puma, that's pretty big time. It's special. And Coach Pauldo, I know you're absolutely proud of your girls.
Yes, I mean, absolutely. Again, I think we all, as parents, coaches, or whatever, you can always give the best lesson, but how the player, kid, or whoever, the student, how they apply it is something different. And again, day in, day out, I give them the message. Whether it's about character on the court or off the court, they absorb it and they apply it and they enjoy it. It's truly a part of their DNA and a part of who they are. So it makes it very easy when it's organic. It's nothing is forced here with us. I think we're very transparent as a family. We're very extroverted. We're a little loco. We're a little crazy, but shit, that's but again, we just want to grow the game, empower women, and more than anything, right now for us, it's about marketing and promoting girls basketball at the highest level, and right now they're getting shortchanged, and we're doing what we can to change that.
I love it. As a follow-up to that, Coach Pauldo, talk about your AAU program and some of the ladies who you have assisting you with that program and what Mia and Maya brings to that program.
Oh, yes. We are starting our own AAU program this year. It's called Urban Legends of New Jersey. We actually started the platform with my events, my high school events this year. I had the number one team in the country fly into Patterson and play against Mars Catholic Montverde Prep. Shout out to Coach Special Jennings. She's doing a great job down there in the whole program at Montverde Prep. But, again, we're talking about growing the game. We have a new AAU program. I'm fortunate enough to have New Jersey WNBA legends, high school legends, NCAA legends that are supporting us. I haven't really dropped the names yet, but I'll give you a drop just to give you this little bite right here. But from Tamika Dixon, Essence Carson, and Lauren Missy, those are not only they've been mentors to me and Maya, but they've been great friends and peers to me. And when I thought about the AAU program going on, and they're all in. So their level of involvement will definitely be exposed, or so to speak, by me the next coming week or so. And we'll be looking at doing big things and going straight to the top as one of the top programs in the country.
Wow, we're definitely going to keep putting you guys out there and putting you on the platforms. Coach G, kicking it over to you.
Man, I don't know if I need to go get my ladder and my scissors and just be standing by. What should I do? So, I'm ready to cut down some nets. But but here's the thing, what I'm excited about, because our title sponsor is USBAHoops.com. And Coach Pauldo, I don't know if you're familiar with that organization, but it's a lot of former ACC coaches that have started that organization. They are our title sponsor. The president, Mr. Thompson, is a very, very good friend of mine. So I'm going to be pushing some information his way because they host a lot of national and international tournaments. And if they can come to New Jersey and assist you guys in what you're trying to do, I would be remiss without making you guys have a little contact. So I'll get you that information. But that was just a little side note. Now let's get back into this thing. So Mia, you're ranked number 8 in the 2025 ESPN Women's Traffic 25. Talk with us about what that means to you.
It means a lot, even though I feel like I should be number 1. But it means a lot, It means a lot to represent where I come from, Patterson, New Jersey. And I feel like, not gonna lie, I feel like my sister to be on there too, because we've put in the same type of work. We put in the same everything together. So I feel like she should be up there with me as well.
Well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I just appreciate you answering that question, and appreciate you thinking about your sisters. So, but here's Coach Quick, if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and kick this assist. Actually, I did a fake pass, so I'm going to keep the question right here and ask it myself. Maya, talk to us, or talk to our audience about your passion for creating for your teammates.
Who'd you ask, me or Maya?
Maya, I'm sorry. Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I'm a point guard. I set up my teammates on the floor. I'm a floor general, so I set up plays for my teammates, and I also set up shots for myself as well. But
I love to share the ball as well. Like, I'm not selfish, and I'm a great leader. Like, I communicate with all my teammates, and I set up shots for myself and my sister, like I said. But really, I'm trying to like find my flow to score more as well for myself, because that's what I'm lacking a little bit on.
All right, so we certainly appreciate that transparency. That Coach Quick, what I loved about, she says the communication piece.
Yes, sir.
And how many players play that game and just think that I'm supposed to just like not talk? And we know, Coach Quick and I huge, we were huge North Carolina Duke guys. And we watched the game last night, and one of the things that came out in that game from one of the Duke players, he said Carolina really struggled communicating on defense, so he knew how to take advantage of that. So, Coach Quick, I'll kick it to you.
Yes, this question is for Mia. Mia, you play with a swagger as if you're the best player on the floor every night. Where does that confidence come from?
Like I mentioned earlier, we grew up around a house where my dad always says, walk around and play with supreme confidence. And that was just a lifestyle me and my sister always carried, And when I'm on the court, like you said, I feel like I'm the best player on the court. No one can stop me. And with that mindset, no one can stop me. So when I'm on the court, I just have fun with it. Honestly, you'll always find me smiling, even if we're down in the game, because I'm just living in the moment. I have a passion for the game, and that's what I try to show on the court.
Absolutely. And if I can say to Maya real quick, you said that you're struggling a little bit being able to create for yourself and attack more and score. Hey, have that same confidence as your sister has. Go on the floor and be like, there's nobody that's going to stop me tonight. If I need to get it going scoring wise, then I'm going to get it going scoring wise. And then I'll get others involved as the game comes to me. So just keep that mindset and you'll be A-okay.
Thank you. I will. That's what I'm definitely developing that in my game. As more as the more I play games, like that's what I develop in my game, just to attack more and don't think about stopping myself, because that's just what I'm doing. I'm stopping myself, and I can't do that.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, who we have on? We have the tenacious Pauldo twins, Mia and Maya Pauldo, along with their father, Mr. Coach DJ Pauldo. As we close out our game plan segment, it is brought to you by Chris Montgomery of Alcova Mortgage. When it's time to get in the game, call Chris at 540-290-0558, and we'll be right back.
There's a lot of reasons why people trust Chris Montgomery at Alcova Mortgage. They have a diverse lineup of loan programs. So whether you're looking to buy a home, refinance, or tackle college expenses with your equity, you can put Chris Montgomery at Alcova Mortgage in the game for you. Call 540-290-0558 or go online to alcova.com/C Montgomery.
Looking for something fun but different to do? Join a group of friends, family, or co-workers to destroy electronics, break some glass, or even throw some axes. At the Havoc House located downtown Waynesboro, Virginia, visit their website at havochouseva.com and book your appointment today.
The United States Basketball Association, the USBA, was founded in 2005. The USBA has been a leader in grassroots basketball tournaments and camps for boys and girls of all ages across the United States, Canada, and Puerto Rico. It is our goal to develop young people and equip them with skills that will help them advance both on and off the court. Visit their website at usbahoops.com. Their email is info@usbahoops.com or by telephone at 704-649-6812. All basketball, all the time. And thank you for playing USBA.
Hey, this is Coach Mike Apple, head men's basketball coach and athletic director of Sand Hills Community College, and you're listening to the GQ Coaches Show, the real talk in sports on ESPN Radio 1240, The Boss.
All right, you know what? We're back in. Yeah, it's Monday. I hope everybody had a great day, but we hope, well, I know your day is even going to be brighter just because we have two fantastic ball players in this conversation on our show today. That's Maya and Mia, and along with their father, Coach DJ Pauldo from Paterson, New Jersey. When I hear that, Coach Pauldo, for some reason, that Paterson, New Jersey, I'm thinking of a boxer. Do you know that? Did you follow the fight game? What famous boxer was from Paterson? I don't know why that just, when I'm hearing that just like, I don't know why the boxings come into mind.
Well, yeah, the movie Hurricane Carter, Denzel Washington played him, if I'm not mistaken.
All right.
I think it was Denzel. Yeah, but Hurricane Carter was from Paterson. Yeah, he was champion. Did a lot of years in jail.
Yes, sir. Yeah. All right, so now, all right, Coach Quick, you know me, I'm a dent. Now I understand why that was just ringing in my ear so hard when he said Patterson. I'm a Denzel fan, yes, sir. So with that, here's what we want to get into, Coach Quick. I got to touch on some academics. So when you ladies are not out on that I almost said gridiron, excuse me, Super Bowl week, but when you're not out on the hardwood and you're in the classroom and you got the pencil laying over the top of your right ear. What is your favorite? You guys can answer this in whatever order, but what is your favorite two subjects?
Math. We both love math.
Yeah, we both love math.
That's our number one favorite subject.
Okay.
And my
second one is English. Maya's second one is English.
Yeah, I would say English. Like me, this is me talking. I would say English if we're really like writing poetry, because I love poetry. So I would say English in that type of form. But other than that, I would say probably gym. That's it.
What?
Because I like to move around a lot.
But you know what? I understand why math, because y'all need to learn. Y'all need to make sure y'all counting them Benjamins right for that NIL deal and everybody else that's gonna be getting on the train. So, hey, Coach Quick, before I kick it over to you, we're in the timeout segment, and this is brought to you by the Havoc House of Waynesboro, Virginia. So, make your appointment today at 540-447-1362 and come in swinging. Coach Quick, I'm gonna kick it to you.
Absolutely. This question is for both Mia and Maya. You two ladies have been together your entire life. You have offers from Rutgers, Baylor, Oklahoma, Mississippi State, Ohio State, Miami, and many others. You're being recruited by UConn and South Carolina, two of the premier programs in America. When it comes down to you guys making a college decision, do you ladies plan to play together, or do you plan to go your separate ways?
Together.
We're not separating
At all.
I love it. You hear how quick they answered that?
And guess what? That's what makes it exciting, because now the coach, whoever you sign with, is going to be exciting, and whoever that you tell them, say, no, we're going to take our skills somewhere else, they're going to be like, man, we got to guard both of them.
Right. And you ladies could go ahead and elaborate on that some, and Coach, jump in there and talk about that as well.
Okay, well, I'll start off. Well, I think, early on, I told him, no one separates us, and no one separates you. I mean, me being a basketball purist, I can be impartial. If they were average players, they would get average treatment. And if they were not able to hold a high-level backcourt down at the collegiate level together and not play together, then I can see that. But with their skill sets and the way they complement each other and the way they read the floor is just something that's very rare, and, I know I've seen it over and over and over again, whether it's been the AAU level, high school basketball level. They've never played, at the lower tier. It's always been the elite at everything we've done. And if they've either dominated or played some of the best players, that you see on TV right now, neck and neck all the way through. So it's just exciting to see their growth. And, I told them, it's fun to have a lot of colleges looking at us, but we can only pick one. And at the end of the day, if some coaches, some colleges, thinking about maybe one or maybe, the other one might not play, well, guess what? They won't be an option for us. We only need one college, and we only need one coaching staff to say, we love both of them, we want both of them. That's only needed one, and we'll go there and turn it out. Bring some friends. Everybody wants to play with them anyway. Bring some friends along and turn it out. I'm telling you.
Absolutely. And well, as a Tar Heel fan, I'm hoping y'all get that offer and you guys come on down Tobacco Road. Absolutely. Coach T, I'll kick it over to you.
Well, no, they don't need to take that exit off 15501. They need to keep going south. Right? They need to just keep on going south, and then I think it starts with a C, right? And roll up on in, and I think on the uniform sometime they might have, South Carolina, they might have Gamecocks, but no. But in that, you're exactly right, Coach Pauldo. I understand totally. No need, you and your wife get in the car and you need to fill up one time and go to one game. Don't be trying to be at one game and shooting across town and playing at another game and be like, okay, what time do they play? And I need to get over here because actually, if my nephew's daughters, they play on the same college team for the Winston-Salem State University, and he says, man, what a blessing. So he and his wife get in the car and they go to one game and don't have to be like, okay, we trying. It's just very hard. It's very complicated. To any parent that has ever done that, we say hats off to that. But here's where I want to go. Go ahead.
Absolutely.
Yes,
you said Winston-Salem?
Yeah, Winston-Salem State.
CIAA, baby. That's why I played at Shaw University.
Oh my God! So you played at Shaw University?
Yeah.
How about that? Now I was a freshman at Shaw University. Man, what a small world! My freshman year I was at Shaw in 1985. So I'm dating myself. So in that, man, we'll have to talk about that a little bit off the air. But here's where I want to go with the ladies. Let's talk to our listening audience about your performance in the state championship game last year as freshmen. You combined for 31 points en route to winning the New Jersey State Championship. So whoever wants to go first, let's tell our listening audience how y'all dropped 31 on somebody.
51. You had 31. You had 20. American was talking about.
Okay, so to recap on that, you must be talking about the semifinals for our for sectionals. So in that game, it was a really fun game. Not gonna lie, that was one of our best games last year, I would say, together. Especially because it was home and it was a packed gym. It was hot, like the packest it's ever been. Because our school has the smallest gym. But anyways, we combined for 51. I had 31 points, Mia, and Maya had 20. Maya had 20. Yeah, and that game was really a game where it was a survival thing. So we had to come. It was neck and neck all game, and that's when me and my sister just piggybacked off everything we did. I found her everywhere on the court, and she found me everywhere on the court. But we were still getting our own. And to be honest, they couldn't guard us. Wow. Yeah, we was the underdog in that game, and yes, we were the underdogs. We had no big. We played against like a 6'3" girl. Like we had small. We had 5 freshmen, right? 5 freshmen on the team. 4 freshmen. It was 4 freshmen starting and one junior. One junior. Yeah, wow. One junior. Wow. And so we were underdogs, and we took over the game. It was very competitive. Like Mia said, it was fun. The energy was high. It was hot. So that game, memorable. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah,
and they dropped 51
to the state championship.
We did make it to the sectionals, the finals. But unfortunately, we did lose. We played against Paulina Paris. That's on University of North Carolina now. That's our girl. She had 35 and I had 35, and this is me speaking. But unfortunately, we did lose.
Wow, sorry. We had information that you ladies won the state championship, but that's our fault. We'll take care of that.
That's this year. That's all that
is. That's right. Yeah, we'll leave it right there. That's exactly right.
We lost in the finals last year, but like she said, that was a great game. Mimi and Paulina, who we just watched, on North Carolina that played against Louisville. They both had 35 each. They canceled each other out, but Saturday River Day had a better team, and they made it to the finals. But that's this year. We're looking to wipe everybody.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Man, they said North Carolina, Coach Quick.
Yes, sir. The Mills.
I thought you said the Gamecocks. All right, Coach, I'll kick it to you.
Absolutely. Ladies, talk about what it was like growing up around your big bros, NBA players, J.R. Smith, who won a championship with the Cleveland Cavaliers, and Kyle Anderson. Talk about their impact on your lives. And, Coach, after that, I want you to elaborate on that as well.
This is Maya talking, and the impact they had on us, they taught us skill sets that they got from playing in the NBA with other high level players. They also taught us supreme confidence as well. We surrounded ourselves with that, and they helped us mentally mature ourselves, and they also helped us with our IQ.
Sure. When was this? When we were in 8th grade, Kyle came to visit our school, and he just talked to us about things we needed to do to succeed, to be in the level he is today. And I feel like he made an impact. Every time he sees us, he just teaches us something new for us to be able to build and develop our game.
Yeah, and again, it's fortunate enough, like I said, they just attached to basketball. I've been fortunate enough to coach not only those two, but a bunch of very, very good players, whether they were pros, high-level Division I players. I mean, just a plethora. Even to Zakai Ziegler, who's in a remarkable story right now at the University of Tennessee. I just coached him a couple years ago in high school. So, they're just fortunate enough to be around these people. They hear these things, that they tell them, and they apply them. And they it's not like they talk to these guys every day or every week, but when they tap into them, they listen. And clearly the results speak for themselves.
Absolutely, that's what it's about right there. Coach G, kicking it back over to you.
But you hear what I want to frame that for a second there. Coach Pauldo, he said they listen.
Right.
How many? What's the number one issue when you're out there coaching and you balling and you think that you think you're ready to take on the world? Players got to listen. So here we've got two. We have two, right? We have two dynamic guards that are going to be, matter of fact, one Sunday, Coach Quick, I'm going to be sitting here in Virginia, and I got my TV on, and they're going to be balling. I'm going to be like, man, Daddy, all right there as freshmen in college and watching them play. And hopefully you guys, you ladies come close enough to the University of Virginia, which is just right out my back door, so I can slide over and check you guys out. But listen, we got to pay a few bills, so we're going to step away, hear from our sponsors, but via telephone all the way from Patterson, New Jersey. We have the Pauldo family, Coach DJ and his dynamic duo, Mia and Maya, and along with Coach Quick, and we'll be...
This is Matt Doherty, and you're listening to the GQ Coaches Show, the real talk in sport on ESPN Radio, 1240, The Boss.
The United States Basketball Association, the USBA, was founded in 2005. The USBA has been a leader in grassroots basketball tournaments and camps for boys and girls of all ages across the United States, Canada, and Puerto Rico. It is our goal to develop young people and equip them with skills that will help them advance both on and off the court. Visit their website at usbahoops.com. Their email is info@usbahoops.com or by telephone at 704-649-6812. All basketball, all the time. And thank you for playing USBA. There's a lot of reasons why people trust Chris Montgomery at Alcova Mortgage. They have a diverse lineup of loan programs. So whether you're looking to buy a home, refinance, or tackle college expenses with your equity, you can put Chris Montgomery at Alcova Mortgage in the game for you. Call 540-290-0558 or go online to alcova.com/C Montgomery.
Looking for something fun but different to do? Join a group of friends, family, or co-workers to destroy electronics, break some glass, or even throw some axes. At the Havoc House located downtown Waynesboro, Virginia, visit their website at havochouseva.com and book your appointment today.
Hey, this is Coach Mike Apple, head men's basketball coach and athletic director of Sand Hills Community College, and you're listening to the GQ Coaches Show, the real talk in sports on ESPN Radio 1240, The Boss.
All right, we're back in, and I tell you what, if y'all don't understand basketball, y'all gonna understand it before this show goes off there tonight. But before we get into it, we're gonna make sure everybody understands we're in our Real Talk segment. It is brought to you by United States Basketball Association. Visit their website at usbahoops.com, the leader in youth basketball tournaments and camps. Register today. So you know what, Coach Quick, man, and Coach Pauldo, I always call Coach Quick the mailman. And the reason why I call him the mailman, because he always delivering on our guest. And you know what? Here we are. And we are on the phone with a dynamic duo out of the great state of New Jersey. Put a pin in this. They're in Patterson, New Jersey, along with their outstanding father and their coach, Coach DJ Pauldo. So with that, Coach Quick, I'll kick it to you.
Absolutely. As you ladies prepare for game day, what is your routine like? What music do you like to listen to get you hyped before the game?
That's a great question. It's me talking. My routine before the game, I like to take a shower every morning for a game, so I can wake up, get my body moving. I make sure I have a big breakfast, to have a lot of energy. Depending on our game, it's like at 2. I eat at 10 a.m. or if it's a late game, I still eat a big breakfast. And then I grab a small sandwich before the game, and I'll eat. You both do? Yeah, both of us. You're right. And then after the breakfast, we just chill. But the music I listen to on our way to the game, it depends on my mood. It really depends on my mood, because most of the time, recently, I've been listening to a lot of calm music, just to relax myself, and then sometimes I'm in the mood to play, hip hop, drill music, drill music. But it really depends on my mood, honestly. But either way, I just have the same mentality to go out there and kill everything.
Absolutely. What about you?
Me, I'm the same way. It depends on my mood. I'll sometimes listen to some hip hop or drill music when I'm hyped, or when I'm calm. I listen to calm music like Blast. You know what Blast is?
I do.
No, I sure don't.
You gotta listen to me tell. Blast, LMA, all those calm people. But I also watch highlights of myself. Different moves I make on defenders to get to the basket or to create shots for myself. Or also how I get my teammates involved as well, so I can do that again in the game, So I agree on that. I definitely watch either my highlights or NBA or WNBA plays. Yes, for sure. Kyrie Irving, for sure. That's what I really look at. His footwork and how he controls his body mid-air, and how he just shoots the ball. He just times his shot. So he'll shoot. How can I explain this? He gets off the floor before the defender even gets there. So I just try to watch the little things, so in the game I could try to reciprocate that.
Absolutely. As your dad said earlier, you ladies are definitely students of the game. If you're watching Kyrie to that extent, I love that. As I told you, Coach, their passion is unreal. And I'm loving that, because Kyrie may be the most skilled guard in the entire NBA with what he does and how he does things. I mean, I couldn't argue with that at all.
And he's from Jersey.
Yeah, that's true. That's absolutely. Yeah. Coach G, I'll kick it over to you.
Well, I know one thing. I mean, these ladies already signed a NIL deal with Puma, and Coach Quick, they don't know, but I'm partial to Puma. Matter of fact, I wear Pumas almost every day. Because yes, I do. I got, my wife says, well, what are you doing with all those? But here's the, because a good friend of mine, Mr. Ralph Sampson, who is only 7'4", and he's from Harrisonburg, Virginia, and you guys can look him up, and I know your dad knows who that is, but he signed with Puma when he was the number 1 player drafted coming out of the University of Virginia, and to this day, my good friend, he'll be like, hey, man, he'll stop by and pop his trunk, and sometimes there's a couple boxes in the trunk and got his name on it, and of course I wear them with pride. But now when I slip my feet in them the next time, I may be looking at them a little different. I'll be like, man, so this is what it feels like, because when you're my age, you can't sign the NIL deal. I mean, they don't give it to the old guys. So you
Coach
Who's that? Who'd you say?
The old guys like myself. You know, we don't get.
Nah, you said somebody who signed with Puma. You said who was that?
It was Ralph Sampson when Ralph came, when he came out. Yeah. So he's a great friend of the show, and I wear a lot. All of my Pumas are Ralph Sampson Pumas. So again, it's just really and it really drives it home when you all said that, and I know and it's a great company. So you guys are definitely in high cotton. So here's where I want to go. Coach Quick talked about what y'all do before you get ready. Now, when you said you eat a big breakfast, is that like pancakes or French toast or eggs? What's on the plate when y'all eat, ladies?
Pancakes, eggs, potatoes, and turkey bacon or turkey sausage, or toast,
or vegan sausage.
Oh, man! Now, do y'all leave some stuff for Coach Pauldo, or is he kind of like over at the toaster waiting for it to pop up?
The toaster waiting for it to pop up.
And then he's grabbing the keys and say, "Come on, we got to go. We got to get out of here. And we got to roll." So hey, listen, I got some breaking news. I'm gonna tell y'all. Can y'all keep a secret?
Yeah, of course.
Y'all just talked about him. Guess who just got traded to the Dallas Mavericks?
Come on,
Kyrie Irving just came across. Kyrie Irving just got traded to the Dallas Mavericks.
Luka.
Him and Luka.
Oh my God!
Watch out. And so here's the thing. So here's another thing. If you ever when they play, matter of fact, Coach Pauldo, here's what I want you to do. Check that NBA schedule, and the next time Dallas comes to town, and if you guys are pretty close to the arena, and if you want to slide it, let me know. Good friend of mine is assistant coach with the Dallas Mavericks. We make some phone calls so you can take the ladies and y'all can see it, get up close and personal with that squad. So, just let me know and we'll be able to rock and roll. Coach Quick, what you got?
Absolutely. Hey, that's bad news for me. I wanted Kyrie to go to the Lakers, but anyway, it's all good. Ladies, what keeps you motivated and what drives you to keep grinding each and every day?
All right, I'll go first. Mia is talking. I would most definitely say what drives me is the opportunities that got us here today, and family, most definitely. The opportunities that got us here today guide me every day, because where we come from, people don't really have the opportunity to be in the position we are today. So I think about those people in our town that's relying on us to make it out, and then when we make it out, come back and help the people here. And then I would say family, because family's first, I'll do everything for my family. I'll do anything for my family. I just love my family.
Nice talking. Like Mia said, family, our supporters, our fans, and also haters, because we love to prove people wrong. But like Mia said, we looking out to put on for our town, to show off for our town, give back to the community, and just our family motivates us the most, because they're our biggest supporters.
Yes, for sure.
Absolutely. That's what it's about. Family over everything.
Yes, family first. First.
Absolutely. Coach G, kicking it back to you.
Hey, listen, we're right in the middle of the Real Talk segment with our very special guest from the state of New Jersey, and like I said earlier, put a pin in it. That's in Patterson, New Jersey. Coach Pauldo, his twin daughters, Mia and Maya Pauldo, and we're going to step away.
Looking for something fun but different to do? Join a group of friends, family, or co-workers to destroy electronics, break some glass, or even throw some axes. At the Havoc House located downtown Waynesboro, Virginia, visit their website at havochouseva.com and book your appointment today.
This is Bobby Collins, the head men's basketball coach at T. Shaw University. And you're listening to the GQ Coaches Show, the real talk in sports on ESPN 1240, The Boss.
Hey, this is Kenny Anderson, 5th men's basketball coach, and you're listening to GQ Coaches Show, the real talk in sports on ESPN Radio 1240, The Boss.
All right, this is Coach Goins along with Coach Quick, and tonight our very special guest, all the way from the great state of New Jersey, That is the Pauldo twins, me and Maya, and their dad, Coach DJ Pauldo. So, we're so excited just to have that opportunity. Number one, because they are getting it done on the hardwood. As Coach Quick said earlier in the show, they are the youngest athletes in the United States to have an NIL deal, and they are going to be premier ball players. Remember where you heard them on the GQ Coaches Show right here on ESPN Radio 1240, The Boss. Coach Quick, I see that you got, you know what? I thought I was going to throw a lob, but I know you're coming back from a hamstring injury, so I'm going to keep you down. So I'm just going to kick it to you.
Yes, sir. I'm pretty grounded. In January, you ladies played at the Spalding Hoop Hall Classic. It was your first time playing at the birthplace of basketball. What was that experience like for you, and are you looking forward to playing in the Hoop Hall again?
This Maya talking. The experience was really it was cool. Well, I didn't play as well as I thought I was going to play, but as far as the competition, it was a fun game. And when me and Mia were younger, we went to the Hoop Hall game and we watched Bobo. Yeah, we watched Bobo play against Immaculate. Was it against Immaculate?
Oh, Bo.
Yeah, Bobo.
Oh, yeah, when you play against my high school team.
Yeah, played against our dad's high school team. We watched the boys play, and we were like very inspired. And to be on the same court they were on, that song was fire. But that game was really fun.
Piggyback on that, it was definitely fun. Just playing on that big court was not nerve-wracking, but like it was really fun. That's the way they really explain it. Even though we lost, I held it down for my team. It was a little frustrating, but I still had to keep my head in the game, and it was definitely a winnable game for sure. But next year when we come back, we're getting that dub.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and that's what it's about. I just like to say this: you said to be able to play on the court with some of those other guys that played there. Guess what? If you get invited to the Hoop Hall, you're pretty special. The talent level is elite. So you ladies, you have arrived. You're there. You're going to be right back there. Embrace these moments and say, hey, I'm going back to the Hoop Hall, and I'm just as good as some of the other talent that has already been there. So, hey, I'm going to be looking forward to next year and watching you ladies in the Hoop Hall again.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Coach G, kicking it back to you.
All right, so here's where I want to go with both of the ladies. So if you all had the opportunity to spend the day with a athlete, doesn't have to be a basketball player, it could be anybody. If you could spend the day with anybody in history, I know this is kind of out of the box question, who would you spend the day with and why?
I want to say, all right, this is Maya talking. An athlete that I'll spend a day with is Serena Williams.
Wow.
Yeah, like I just feel like she's very inspiring for a Black woman, and the way she just carries herself, it's inspiring as well. She motivates me to just be a black girl in the community to just want to just achieve in the sport I do. There's a lot to say about her. Like she was from an urban community, like me and my sister. And she had a tough dad that pushed her to be the best, like our father. So I just feel like we have similarities, and she'll have advice to give us because back in the days, they had way more challenging experiences than we have today. So I would definitely have fun with her.
This is Mia speaking. I feel like I would love to spend a day with Kyrie Irving. Because I would love to know his regimen, how he gets ready for a game, how he eats, and where his mind is at. Because he's very spiritual, and me and Maya are very spiritual as well. Me, Maya, and my dad are very spiritual. We like to touch on energy and learn more things about that. And Kyrie is all about that lifestyle. And I want him to teach us about his footwork and still some of his secret little moves. He could teach us. So I would love to spend a day with Kyrie Irving and meet his family. His little daughter. That would be cute.
Excellent. I appreciate you all taking that question. And Coach, you're not gonna get off the hook that easy. So Coach Pauldo, in your history of basketball and anything, who would you like to spend the day with if you could?
Oh, for me, without question, it would be Muhammad Ali. That's without question. His boldness, his brassness. I mean, the things he's seen, the people he's been around. I mean, he's been around people who have shaped, our mind frame and how we look at not only black culture but American culture. Actually, American culture is black culture. So I mean, again, we all know his story, and just to pick his brain, for a day would be phenomenal and very soulful.
You know what? What a great answer, Coach Quick. What you got?
Yeah, I'd just like to say, since you guys answered that question, I'm 44 years old, and I would love to spend a day with LeBron James, just to watch what he's done, what he's accomplished, what he's about to accomplish in a day or so here. Man, I would love to spend a day with him. It's just to watch his career over the years has been pretty special and pretty impeccable. And I want to see him and Kyrie back together in the worst way. So I'm hoping that happens soon. But my last question to you ladies are, who were your favorite players to watch, men and women, and why? And who would you like to simulate your games after?
Oh, beautifully.
We must have doubled up and say Kyrie.
Fact. I love Kyrie, but no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm definitely gonna say Diana Taurasi.
Wow.
Men and women.
Okay, Diana Taurasi and your men's. I'm trying not to say Kyrie.
Hey, that's fine if you say Kyrie.
All right, Kyrie.
Absolutely.
I feel like my game is really is similar to theirs. Well, in a way, I'm trying to get like them. But even better, even though Diana Taurasi is the GOAT, I'm trying to how can I say this? Play just like them, have the same mindset, stuff like that.
Me and Maya, on the women's side, my favorite player is Skylar Diggins. She played a Puma too, but that's not the reason why. She's a dog on the court defensively and offensively, and defensively, that's what I do best in my game, and that's what she does well as well. She gets steals offensively. She's also a dog on the board. She gets to the basket. She knows how to create shots for herself. I just look up to her. On the men's side, I'll say Jason Tatum, because why are you making a face? What? I say Jason Tatum because he's tough. He goes to the basket as well. I like going to the basket a lot. He creates the shots and stuff like that. I watch his games. I like the Celtics. They clowning me over here. So I don't know why they clowning me over here, but they say that's not your favorite player. I don't know who to say. I really don't know. But yeah.
Y'all chose 4 dogs, in my opinion, so I can't go wrong with the answer. All right, Coach G.
Well, listen, as we starting to wind this thing down, I want to thank Coach Pauldo for his passion, as well as the young ladies, me and Maya. And also we'll give a shout out to your mom because, without her on the scene as well, it couldn't be possible. So I just want to thank you all for your time, your talent, and just wish you Godspeed for all your future endeavors. Coach Quick.
Yes. Hey, first and foremost, I'd like to give a shout out to my pastor, Bernard Hamilton Sr. We were at a wedding together in December, and he told me about you ladies. He said you're his great nieces. And whenever he told me about you ladies, I said, Pastor, I definitely got to get them on the GQ Coaches Show. So I went looking for your father, Coach Pauldo. I found him. I reached out to him, and he's a remarkable guy. He answered the call right back to me, and we talked, and he said, absolutely, we'll make it happen. So I just want to say thank you to you ladies. Thank you, Coach Pauldo. You guys, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on the GQ Coaches Show today, and I definitely wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and I can't wait to watch you on that college hardwood. Keep grinding, ladies. Keep grinding.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for having us. We have fun.
Yes, thank you, man. Thank you for the show, ESPN. Again, the boss, appreciate you guys. This is an awesome experience. Great flow, great energy, man. We would love to come back.
Absolutely.
Coach Quick, you know where to get us.
For Coach Goins, our very special guest, Tenacious twins, Mia and Maya Pauldo, along with their father, Coach DJ Pauldo from Patterson, New Jersey. And for myself, Coach Quick, we'll see you in the locker room.
You have been listening to the GQ Coaches Show with Coaches G and Q on ESPN Radio, 1240 The Boss,